It's a loss. They deduct it from their taxes or whatever they do. So infrared Riding Hood, as far as I can see, just became a tax loss for somebody.
And the record showing up in the Record of the Month Club, you know, buy 10 discs for 5 cents.
It's the 11th, our record's out. And you know what? Shut up! One fucking bit of advertising out there for us. The record label said they were going to do it. They fucked up. Fuck up number one. Strike one.
Does anybody care? I don't think so.
They basically just wanted the band to go away at a lecture. They really wanted Ted to go away. They were scared of Ted. They didn't know what to make of him.
Somewhere there's a warehouse full of those records. I don't know where it is. That was pretty much the end of Tad's label career.
They do this thing where it's like, well, you know, we won't give it to you so you could do something with it. We're just going to, it's like a little kid that, that you don't want to play Legos his way, so he's going to grab all of his Legos and go home. And fuck you.
When we got dropped from Giant, Josh bounced back like the rest of us did. But when we got dropped a second time, it was a little too much. And I think it was a little too much for all of us. But I think he reacted the quickest.
I think it's because, I wasn't the healthiest person, so I just decided to just walk away from it instead of deal with it. I'm a lot different person now than that. I deal with my problems, instead of run from them. But back then, I did a lot of that. I would just run from problems. And I attribute that to, substance abuse.
We were on a constant roller coaster ride, emotionally, psychologically, physically. Why not destroy guitars? Why not light off explosives? Why not destroy television sets? Why not do this? Why not do that? I mean, it seemed like we had nothing to lose. I mean, when you've lost everything already, what else have you got to lose? Nothing.
I was locked up in a room that I was renting in West Seattle, and I'd never go out.
I can say that when it came to drug abuse, I took it very seriously and explored it very thoroughly. Backstage, every night you get a bottle of hard liquor and a case of beer, and as you gain in popularity, you get to order what you want backstage, and so there's more and more booze all the time, and eventually you need something to get over those hangovers with, and so something else always enters the picture.
I liked Coke a lot, and I found that I couldn't afford it that much, so I went for the cheaper version of that, which was crystal meth and glass. I was taking cash advances on my credit card to go buy more, and I'd only leave at night. I was becoming essentially a addicted vampire. I had a police scanner that I bought that I'd listen to because I was sure they were coming after me someday. That's how far it went,
It's part of the side of the Seattle music scene that isn't talked about, that isn't so glamorous, isn't so glorious, doesn't look so good on camera, and cost a lot of bands the chance of success and cost a number of people their lives.
When you've been together for 10 or 12 years, you begin to know each other on a level that is akin to how a husband and wife know each other. You can second guess that person. You know their worst side, you know their best side, and you might be a bit sick of that person too.
He's a lifelong friend, and that's never going to change. We've gone through a lot together and shared a lot of things together, triumphs as well as defeats. So that brings you together. We're a team.
Hello? All right. What's up?
Kurt, what are you doing? Come on in,
You
man.
son of a gun.
You were kidding. This is a big surprise. Let me see what are you doing, brother.
Coming to visit you?
Look at you all dressed up.
people can be in bands and that all they have in common is this musical vision. But, I think that's where we went a little step further, we love being around each other,
They're legends, absolutely, and they're part of a very vital scene. And I think they're just, in my mind, always going to be seen as part of the most happening scene that Seattle's experienced before or since.
What Tad accomplished was certainly head and shoulders above what 95% of rock bands accomplish.
He wasn't selling records because of image. He was selling records because of content.
Whether anybody makes it in this business is largely dependent on factors that have nothing to do with music. Nothing whatsoever to do with music. And a big chunk of it is luck. And random factors did not operate in their favor.
So I think there still is a life to this music. But, Tad's story, unfortunately and sadly, is always going to be a story of what could have been as opposed to what was. And that's going to be part of their legacy.
The thing I'm most proud about the music is that we always stuck to what we believed in. And we weren't shifting what we're doing to appease anybody or to look good. We let it all hang out right from the beginning, And just being full of integrity and keeping the course and doing what we had no choice in doing because we wanted to do it, and that's what we were. At the time it's right. I like to think that the music's going to live on, and that hopefully it won't come to a point where we have to die for people to figure that out.